We're going to be ranking every single Borderlands 2 map by the music. Everyone's like, what's the most important part of the game? Is it the gameplay? Is it the visuals? Is it the story? Who cares about that? It's the music. And I'm going to rank Borderlands 2's music. Awesome. I'm sure my opinions are valid and matter in this singular point case. Totally. So first off is Caustic Caverns, I believe. I don't know what I thought Caustic Caverns would sound like. Ooh, I like this part. Ooh, I think Caustic Caverns is a solid B among everything else. What's next? Control. I mean, do we have to listen? Does Control Core Angel even have music? This sounds like the brown note. It's kind of interesting, but you know what we need over it?
Sure, I'll close my eyes to make it fair. Yeah, this should be entertaining.
Alright, that was some that's like a C. C for Control Core, I guess. This just feels like Borderlands music too. Oh! S tier. Need I say more? I think that's an S right there. Bloodshot Stronghold, specifically the toilet room. This is also the Southpaw Steamon's power music. Ooh, what was that? Feeling an A to top B. I like that a lot. I'm gonna give it like an A, but that's also Southpaw's music, so that goes Southpaw copied, same music, same theme type beat. Next on the list is End of the Line Wilhelm. I should denote this. None of the Borderlands 2 combat music, to me, was that great. The ambient music was always like, oh yeah, but the combat music always felt kind of samey for me, so this is probably going to rank lowly. It feels so slow for a boss theme. What did I just skip into? Like this is like a D tier. Sorry, Wilhelm. We're skipping the Southern Shelf now. Oh, I remember this one very well. This is what 1,000 testing routes for video sounds like in my mind. Or is it like synth arpeggio in the background there? This is like a solid A tier. This is A. This is top A, I think. Get out of the way, Bloodshot Stronghold. Anyways, back to Iridium Blight. That's what we were supposed to do. What the hell did I skip to? This sounds like pre-sequel almost, from the very little bit of pre-sequel I've played. In between me and my friends screaming. This is like a B, maybe. It's not Control Core, this is like a B. B is that middle ground, you know, it is good. I think it's B, and I think if that middle section was there for longer, it would be above Caustic Caverns. Is there even music for the Friendship Gulag? Alright, Friendship Gulag. What is the music like in here? Is there any music? It's the dust music. Okay, so that falls under the same category. Let's do the dust real quick then, which is this one. If that was the dust music, I did like it. Oh, the harmonica. I'm feeling an A. Cowboy vibes in this, yeah, true. You could put some Red Dead gameplay behind this and it would match. Oh! I'm like 2 minutes in and that was awesome. This is really good ambient music. Wow. I think this might be an S tier. If you told me to imagine the music for the dust, I would never picture this. This is so good compared to how I viewed the dust as a map. Yeah, the dust is like an S tier. Honestly. I think I like that more than the Firestone music, honestly. Which puts it at the top spot, which also makes the Gulag an S tier, but we don't talk about that. This one's Heroes Pass, I'm assuming. Not I'm assuming, I can tell by the loading screen because I've played too much of the video game. Oh, okay, something going on finally. I feel nothing towards that. That's like, in my mind, a C. Onto an interesting one that I have a very, very interesting perspective on. I believe this is the Highlands. My perspective on this, unique, because I slept in this place. Ooh, it's like a shaker, that's cool. This theme it's immediately more interesting than Heroes Pass ever has been. And then the Ghost of Tsushima flute kicks in. That's an A tier for me. I think I have some personal bias to it because I have slept there, and it's just like ingrained in my brain. But I really like it. I think it's like bottom A. What's next? Lucky Spirits. I feel like Lucky Spirits is just gonna be the same music. All right, let's see what the music is. What? Is that a radio? Hold on. Okay, so there's no music. I guess there's no music. Lynchwood time. Oh. Oh, dude, I can feel this in the back of my mind. I remember this from the very first time I ever played the game with the music still on. This part, like you walk out of the train, and then you get to the overlook and it starts playing like this. And you're like, oh, that's a level 25 doing in there. I'm like level 10. I'm about to get my ass beaten. Dude, this theme is actually really good. Not called Lord Root Beer. It's 5'6". Oh, imagine me saying that. You're 5'6", and that kicks in. Come on now. This is an S tier. This is an S tier. Anyways, what's the next one? Looks like Natural Selection Annex. I know this is what is happening here. What in the cotton-eyed Borderlands? I like this. I really like this. This is some goofy music. This is fire. Is this Vermie's theme? Like, no, this is actually so crazy. Okay, I don't need to hear any more. This is like a top A or S. I need to get more. Okay, so it repeats, but that's, dude, this is like, this might be up here. Is it? Yeah, I think it's like, here. That was so heat. I did not expect that to be so heat. This theme next, Opportunity. The hell? Wait. This is just the Bloodshot Stronghold music, but different. But like worse. Wow. I'll just put it there because I don't really care enough. What's this one? Something, fight. This is like a C. That's just like, I don't really like that. Oh, it's time for a potential S. I distinctly remember this playing as I sat on the floor eating beef jerky and M&Ms at like 10 in the morning with the headset on. There it is. Interlace people knocking on walls. Sanctuary music is like an easy S. It's like here. Then there's like the hole. You wanna see my sanctuary hole, Root Beer? I didn't say that. This is like this. The sanctuary hole is like C tier. Time for Sawtooth Cauldron. Kinda sounds like Glock in my lap. This is like C. Oh, we're starting to see that tier fill out. Shot Ramparts? It might be the same as something else, so I might just get to skip it. It's very stompy. By the way, this is the most replayed part, so this means it's the best the track typically would have to offer. It's not very entertaining. That's like, it's probably gonna go into C tier. Dude, honestly, that was really kind of uninspired. Brood, I don't... This is like... I feel like I need to move this one down as well, because it's just boring. This is the comparison that needs to be thrown out there. It is a bigger crime to be boring than it is to be crazy awful. Because this, some people would think this penis music was awful, but I thought it was dope. The bigger crime to be boring than awful. This is just the same as Southern Shelf, isn't it? Yeah, it is the same. That means it goes into the same already heard category. Oh, I think it might be Three Horns, wait. Let me pull up Three Horns real quick, because if it is Three Horns, it's gonna go into the same category because it's titled something different, but, you know, this is the Three Horns theme. So Southern Shelf Bay has the Three Horns music, which is very interesting. Either way, the Bay is gonna go in the same category, but Three Horns, I have a predisposition to for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Give it a bit, let it cook. Here it comes. I had my hands up like I was in a church singing gospel music. This is my gospel. This part of the song alone floods memories back and makes this map like top S in my mind. But it's interesting that Southern Shelf Bay has the same music as a different map. The next theme is Terra Peak. That's the Highlands. So that goes into the repeat category. What the? Why is there a gunshot at the start of this track? Yo. This goes kind of hard. I take it back. What is this? Dude, this is groovy. This is like high A tier. This is high A tier. I think it's probably my favorite in the A tier. All right, let's choose theme. I feel like this is probably a C to D tier. That's interesting. I was about to say, it's boring. It's gonna go low. This is like a C. It's just kind of boring. The fridge. I made an offhanded comment on one of my Borderlands videos about whose favorite map is the fridge, and I've received at least 3. They're like, the fridge is actually my favorite map. I'm feeling like a B to a low B to a high C. I hate this. It sounds like a cat. Do you hear that? It looks like something's meowing at me. I think it's like B, but it's definitely bottom B. This list is gonna start looking. Wait, I made an E. Next up is Highlands Outwash, which I think is just gonna be the same. The music in the Outwash is the exact same as the rest of the Highlands. Not surprising. Time for Sawtooth. Wait. I'm stupid. We already did Sawtooth. No, this one's, what's this thing called? What's this map called? No, dude, I have to, what is this map called? Does anyone know? I cannot remember. For the life of me. Because you do this and then Opportunity. Sawtooth Cauldron already did. Oh no, I've lost all credibility as a Borderlands person. Can't remember either. Does the map have a name? 1,000 Cuts. That's such a forgettable name, let's be honest. Yeah, where the slabs are. No. No. That's not the 1,000 Cuts music. That's when the game is open on the launcher screen on my computer music. That's the 1,000 Cuts. I feel like I'd have to give it at least a B for the fact that it's the launcher music and you only ever hear this part. Because then you click play game by then. I'm feeling like high B to low A. I'm gonna go low A just because it's iconic. Time for Three Horns Valley. This is the same as the Divide theme. It goes into same. Time for Tundra Express. That kind of gave me some Dishonored vibes right there that I don't even know what to call it, but it was like someone was fingering. Oh, never mind. That. Yeah, that's like a B. It's like a B. It's like pretty far on the back end of B though. Probably over the fridge in my mind. We'll do the preserve and then it's the first map and then the last map. And we'll compare this back to back. This is interesting. Mainly the same thing still. What the hell? This is like pretty interesting. That's like a B in my mind. I prefer it over the fridge. The fridge is too interesting to be moved down to a C, but it is like the bottom of B in my mind. Now, it is time for the penultimate main game ranking. We get the first map, we get Claptrap's Place, and then we get the Vault of the Warrior. These better be heat. These two have to be heat. If they're not heat, failed game. Awful game. The only thing that appears is Claptrap's birthday party. I don't know, but I can guarantee you that that is not the theme of this area. This is Three Horns, right? I'm pretty sure this is Three Horns. They use that music a lot, dude. It's time for the final theme. It does kick into high gear. What is that, Clar? Are you that? Out of the 2 boss themes in this, it is 100,000,000% better than the Wilhelm music. It kind of sounds like some Star Wars music, I'm not gonna lie. It's like B. It's not C, because C is stuff for like, that's boring and has nothing going on. It's like B. This is the final list. So an S tier. I'll go over S and A, the rest you can use your eyes for, obviously. So in S, we have the Dust, Three Horns Divide, that Creature Slaughter music, Firestone / Boneyard, same music. Sanctuary and Lynchwood. In A, we have Fink's Slaughterhouse, Southern Shelf, Bloodshot Stronghold. I feel like I kind of want to move that down and swap it for Caustic, but it's whatever. I made my choice. The Highlands, I put 1,000 Cuts in there because it's the launcher music and I can't do anything else. That is my tier list of the Borderlands 2 maps main game ranked by their music. Now, I do have the DLC like prepped, which I thought was going to be quick, but there's actually so many here. There's like 30-ish maps, 35 maps here, which is just, that's a lot, and I don't want to do it right now. If you have opinions that differ from mine, feel free to comment them. I don't really care.